Commission members. We are here to convene the Redevelopment Commission and ready to do so.
First order of business, approval of minutes from August 12th. Everybody had a chance to review those?
Yes.
Any questions or comments?
Motion to approve.
Second. All those in favor? Next item, claims approval. Looks like we have several claims totaling $352,105.25.
Yeah, Commission members, most of those are small, smaller claims, except for the one for PACE, and we have Nicole Shell here today to talk about our PACE grant here in a minute, but they're asking for the full $300,000 for 2025.
Discussion?
No, I make a motion to approve the claims as they're listed in the board packet.
All those in favor? Financial report?
Yeah, if you will see, sorry, I gotta get to that. Does anybody have any questions on the October 8th financial report? Joe, thanks for your comment about your appointment date. We'll get that corrected as well. It's 2001, 2002. Yeah, thank you.
What's that? Sorry.
His appointment date is 2002
On the agenda.
on the agenda.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I think probably we only found back to the 08. So. Well, Tammy tried hard to get the dates correct.
Well, what we'll do, I mean, I know many of you have served on here for a really, really long time, and the purpose behind this was just what's your current term. And so when we roll into next year, we'll just have it reflect, January to December, because it's an annual appointment. Thank you.
There are no major changes to the financial report. We will be, over the next 30 days, working to comply with the state of Indiana's reporting criteria for developing and finalizing the plan for 2026 and making those modifications to present to the commission before December 31st. So we'll be working on that to make that presentation to you here hopefully at the next meeting.
Nothing further, we move on to old business. Hope anything there. New business, PACE update.
Move report so nobody trips, mostly me. Good afternoon, board. Wanted to give you a quick PACE update. So thank you for approving our disbursement request, because we've already committed most of that money. Haven't spent it yet, though. That's the key. With me, I brought Brenna Haley. She's our historic preservationist. She took over serving as a staff person for PACE during my maternity leave and has been doing a great job. So she's kept it since I returned. The board really likes to have her on board, and haven't heard any complaints yet, so she'll probably end up keeping it for a while. But we wanted to go over kind of what the PACE program looks like. I'm just going to go over the totals, and then I'll let Brenna talk about 2025. As you know, PACE started in 2014. Since then, we've had 324 applications approved. That's out of a total of 440 that were submitted. Those ones that weren't approved were for a variety of reasons. In 2020, we moved to scoring mechanisms to make it more competitive and more flatlined as far as what the board was reviewing and making sure that they were consistent in what they were approving. So I think that has really helped streamline things to date. The program is seeing a return on investment of public dollars at $4.42 for every public dollar. So still a great program, and we're continuing to fine tune it a little bit and making sure that the community's investment in these projects are well worth it.
So for 2025 specifically, we had 52 applications submitted, and 35 of those have been approved. And our public versus private dollar ratio is $1 public to $4.34 private.
Whatever questions you have for us, we're happy to answer.
I don't have a question, just a statement, which is, thank you, great investment. We combine these dollars with money appropriated by the city, as well as money we receive through an appropriation via an interlocal agreement with Jefferson County. So when you think about collaboration and all the sources of the dollars, in addition to the majority of the money coming from private investors in the properties, it's a great program, and it's making a huge difference in our neighborhoods as well as in our entire city. So we want to continue doing more of it and continue, as they describe, refine the program so that we can get more out of it in the future years, because it's so important.
Nicole, would you talk a little bit about the Hilltop and the programs available for the Hilltop with this money?
Yeah, so in 2020, we expanded the program to include grant for dilapidated structures and dangerous buildings. Both of those grants are available citywide, including on the Hilltop. And then more recently, we saw a need in the Pinehurst neighborhood, so we targeted that as an area off of 7 next to where Habitat is growing. Because there's quite a bit of curb appeal that could be done in that neighborhood to spruce it up. So we added a curb appeal program that works on just the exterior in that area. And I believe we've had one application so far for that. So we're continuously looking for applications in that area of town. Yeah, I think we've had a total of 3 applications on the Hilltop. This is not as popular on the Hilltop because it's a newer part of the program. So if you know of anyone who needs some more work and wants some financial help, send them our way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's nothing else from Pace, approval of track A split on Shunpike.
Yeah, so in excuse me, in front of you, you have a new plat for dividing a 4-acre site into 2 2-acre sites along Shunpike. As you well know, the 2-acre parcels are much more in demand and have interest than the 4-acre parcel that was there. As we sold the last 2-acre parcel, we determined it was prudent to at least give ourselves the option of having 2 more 2-acre sites. So this plat is in front of you for approval to split that 4-acre site into 2 2-acre parcels.
And this is the area between River City and Madison Brewery, is what we're doing.
Yes, correct. New Madison would be on the north, top of the page, and River City is at the bottom.
Questions or comments? Okay, motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Thank you.
Next up, city manager's mayor update.
Yeah, just a couple of things. As we are winding down on 2025, it's been a great year. We'll do a year-end recap for you in the November, December meeting. And then, as Tony mentioned, as part of our annual requirements, we'll come back and show you what the projected annual plan is for 2026. But we're going to continue to focus on 3 primary areas, and we've been very consistent in this, and I think that's why the investments from the Redevelopment Commission, as well as other sources, are so impactful. And that is housing, infrastructure, and quality of life. It's easy to distill those objectives into just those three categories. The actual implementation is a little more comprehensive than just those three categories. But if you look at what we're doing on the housing front, we talked about the PACE program, which is an excellent program of helping people who own their properties stay in their properties, or new investors coming in acquiring properties that are being rehabilitated, or in many instances those are dangerous or dilapidated structures that are being remediated. The partnership with Habitat for Humanity has been a great partnership for the Redevelopment Commission and City of Madison and Habitat. We had a ribbon cutting on the second home just a couple of weeks ago. Third is underway in that small subdivision that we partnered with them on. And then looking for opportunities across the city. The residences at Sunrise Crossing is under construction. You can drive by it and see great progress happening on it quickly. That's 96 units for affordable housing. We recently received approval from City of Madison Council for the rezoning of a 3-block area on our riverfront to create a riverfront district. That was part of a larger review of our citywide ordinances that haven't been updated for over a decade. We're going to continue to work on that area and bring to the Redevelopment Commission a proposal, hopefully by the end of the year. And then the single-family entry-level market is an area for us that we're focusing on, and so we are talking with several developers about the development of new single-family homes in the city of Madison to help a growing need. So that's on the housing front, very comprehensive, multi-layered, all demographics, relative to income, age, hilltop downtown, much needed. And on the infrastructure side, just drive around town and you'll see, where we're doing a lot of sidewalk work, road work, storm drainage, storm water, water, sewer. All those things are either in the planning stages or under construction, or we just wrapped one up. The one that's most prevalent now, we just finished the Clifty Drive up recently, which I think is helping transform that corridor. But downtown, you'll see the phase that we started finally between Broadway and Mill Street is taking shape. You'll see the safety features that are being added. And then beginning on Monday, we'll start the milling and paving from Mill Street all the way to St. Michael Street. And all that is part of a comprehensive safety plan for pedestrian safety, crosswalk safety, traffic calming, beautification, and that is a multi-year, multi-phase, multi-million-dollar project that is along the lines of infrastructure that we'll be pursuing for the next several years. And then quality of life initiatives. Those are our parks, our trails, our beautification, our wayfinding, things that improve living in Madison. And we've had one year after another where we've made multiple parks investments, and the next one, there's one under construction now, which is the Madison Hanover Connector Trail that connects the Heritage Trail to Clifty Falls State Park. We'll be breaking ground soon on Welch Park, which is a complete revitalization of the former J.C. Park. And then we're putting together the financing behind the park master plan. And the reason I bring all this up is because those are the core three things that we're doing, and I think that they coincide very well with the Redevelopment Commission as well as our key initiatives for economic development planning and making investment in our community. So the next couple of years, you're going to see tremendous amount of investment in all three of those categories, plus new capacity building being water and sewer, and just kind of reimagining in some of our areas what our roads need to be, since they're no longer transportation corridors and more quality of life and coming through the historic district or the hilltop. So appreciate your all's investment on that. You'll see as you go through the financial plan that our intention is to spend and leverage those dollars up, millions of dollars a year. Just the Main Street project alone, just the part that we've announced, is about 3.5 to 1. Earlier, she was talking about leveraging the redevelopment dollars, almost 4.5 to 1. Some of our investments have been 10 to 1. And that's where we get really true economy of scale from the city of Madison leading the investment and bringing in private capital. So more to come, the great things that happen. The amphitheater project is the other ready project, along with the riverfront district that we just created. And we're excited to share more details with you when they become available. Happy to answer your questions too.
Mayor, I would just add the Oak Hill Park investment the RDC made as well as a part of
great housing.
revitalizing a housing neighborhood that was, a lower end neighborhood in our community that certainly now is, seeing the investment and the pride in that neighborhood has taken shape after the investment of the roads, stormwater, sidewalks, and the park, which you guys were a part of. And those things certainly do matter, and we can see that and feel that in that neighborhood. So that was a good investment too.
Any questions, Commission? Like to see more of what we're doing? Thank you.
Public comments?
If you have anything, please come to the podium.
Sandy Palmer, 105 East 3rd Street. I just had a couple questions. I thought on the PACE grant with the approval of the $300,000 that I must have misunderstood the city council meeting, that it was going to be kind of in hiatus or delayed or not.
No, what they are approving is the 2025 allocation of
Oh, that what you
redevelopment
said, that
commission
it's
money.
committed
hasn't been
but not
funded yet.
spent.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And the other question I had, on the plots that were split on Sean Pike, those are for sale or they have been sold
Those are for sale.
also?
Yeah.
Okay, so there'll be a notice however that gets done?
Yes, that would go through a public notice like the previous
Okay, thanks.
items.
Come before the commission, next meeting scheduled November 12th. Any motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Those in favor?
Thanks, Commission.